Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Anisya Nurlita and I am a student from English for Diploma 4 English for Business Communication and Professional State Polytechnic of Malang. Today, I would like to explain the export and import terms in the chapter 15, and I would like to difference uh, different the export terms and then the import terms. The first one is about the export terms. First, we have appendix cities. Appendix cities is an international agreement between government and its aims to ensure that international trade in a specimen of wild animals and plant does not threaten their survival. So why appendicitis is uh, used in the export terms? Because it is very relevant with the Indonesian custom rules. And then B3 waste is a component of system components of a substance that directly or indirectly have a negative impact on environmental damage and pollution. So why I use a B3 waste for the export terms? Because the custom of Indonesia are very very uh, know about the differences of the goods, whether in this is good for the environmental sustainability or not. So they are very selective to choose the export goods. So, and the third one is a fresh rattan. This refers to the unprocessed of unmanufactured rattan, which is a type of clothing comb known for its strong and flexible stems. It is commonly used in the production of furniture, basket, and handicraft. So I choose the first rattan in the export terms because rattans in Indonesia are very common and are very common to export to the foreigners. The next we have a harmonized system code is a standardized numerical method of classifying trades product, and it is used by custom authorities around the world to identify products when assessing duty and taxes and for catering statistics. And second, we have a UN or ADFAC or United Nations Rules of Electronic Data Interchange for Administration, Commerce and Transport is a comprised as a set of international agreed standard, directory and guidelines for the electronic interchange of structured data between independent computerized information systems. And we have a mixed goods from exporters is an independent mission from the special cargo business, such as it is not necessary for the players to actively search cargo, send staff to the search cargo, or stockpile cargo in their warehouses for export mixed goods to be available again. And then we have compositional goods is a product that are made up of various ingredients or components, and these goods are often require specific regulation or standard related to their composition, such as food product with specific ingredient requirement or chemical mixture with precise formulations. And we have a provision in the context of exporting. Provision is referred to the specific rule, requirement, or condition stated in a regulation, agreement, or document. And provision are often outline obligation, restriction, or procedure that need to be followed in relation to the import or export of goods. And the last one, we have section notes. Section notes are explanatory text or guideline provided within a particular section of a tariff, schedule, or classification system. And we have the example of the words. I added several terms to be in a one sentence. For example, appendix city. The first one, the inclusion of the endangered specific in appendix city ensure their protection and regulated international trade. And the second one is P3 waste, refers to hazardous material that pose significant risk to human health and the environment, requiring special handling, storage, and disposal method to ensure proper containment and minimize potential harm. And we have restaurant. Restaurant with its flexible and durable nature is a versatile material often used in furniture and handicraft production due to its natural beauty and ability to add an organic touch to any stage. And then we have harmonized system code is a harmonized system code providing a consistent framework for the custom duty, statistic purpose, and regulatory requirement. And we have UN EDIVAC. UN EDIVAC streamlines global business communication through standardized electronic data interchange, makes goods encompass a diverse range of production or items that are combined or packaged together for sale as a single unit. Composition goods. The medical drugs from US are compositional goods. The provision. There is any special provision that had been made by custom about export regulation. And the section notes. The guideline section notes provide by custom within the particular section of entire schedule or classification system. And the second one is an importance. So the first term is foodstuff. Foodstuff is a substance that are used as a food or drink human or animals, and this term encompasses with wide range of edible products, including raw and processed foods. And we have psychotropic. Why I choose psychotropic uh, into import? Because Indonesia use limitation for of the psychotropic only for medication, and there is Indonesia has been banned some of the psychotropic, and but some of the country also legalize the psychotropic. So Indonesia maybe import the psychotropic outside the outside the outside the country. So psychotropic is a drug or other substance that affect how the brain works and cause change in the mood, awareness, through feelings or behavior. And the third one, we have a buku tarif kepabian Indonesia, or the Indonesian custom tarif. It is a publication contains tarif classification and rights application to import and export in Indonesia. And then we have unfinished state is a reverse to a condition or status where something is incomplete or not yet finalized. And the last one, we have chapter notes. The explanatory notes provide within a specific chapter of a customs tariff, providing additional details, clarifications, or instructions related to the importation of the goods. For the example of the importance, for the foodstuff with a wide range of edible tomatoes, or refers to a foodstuffs packing. For the psychotropic, the use of psychotropic medication. prescribed under professional supervision can help individuals manage and alleviate symptoms of mental health disorder. And for and for PDKE, or Buku Tarif Kepabeanan Indonesia, provide comprehensive information of the classification and taxation of goods imported into Indonesia. And then unfinished states. For example, is the project was left in unfinished state, causing uncertainty and delays in its completion. And for the chapter notes, the custom officer referred to the chapter notes to clarify the proper classification of the imported goods. So I think that's all for my explanation. If you have any question or comment, please comment in the comment section on the YouTube. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.